Today we're going to discuss the upcoming Senior Citizen Prom. And joining me to discuss this event is Mr. Pedro Ortiz, Dina Benitez, and Jessica Martinez from the O'Donnell Dempsey Center. Welcome. How are you, Jessica?
Fine, thank you. How are you?
Great, thank you. Dina, how are you?
Fine, thank you. How are you?
Great. And Pedro, how are you?
I'm wonderful. I'm looking forward to an interview, sir.
All right, welcome to you all. Now, Jessica, this is the second year for the Senior Citizen Prom. How did it go for the first year?
The first year was such a success that we're going to do it again. We are going to have we're expecting around 200 seniors. Last year we had about 175. Being that it's Older American Month, we want to do something extra special for our seniors.
Dina, did you attend last year's senior prom?
Oh, yes, I was there. I think I was one of the first and arrived there. I love dancing. I love entertainment. I spent a lot of time with my friends, and the food was excellent, excellent.
Good, very
yes,
good.
Very good, very good.
And
we have a good time, good time.
Pedro, did you go last year?
I really did, and I really enjoyed. I'm a New Yorker, transplanted from New York. I have been in Elizabeth 12 years. I feel like an Elizabethan now. And these are my best years of my life. I really enjoy Elizabeth. I go jogging every day in Phil Risotto's Park, and I really enjoy coming to the Senior Center and share with all the people and give my advice to them and take their advice from them. I look forward to coming every day.
Now, if you don't mind me asking, you want to share your age?
Yes, I am 83 years old.
83, and you run every day?
Every day I run.
Yes. Excellent. Keep up the good work.
Thank you, sir.
And I've seen you out there dancing quite a bit. You're the life of the prom and the parties over there.
I really enjoy. I look forward to all these activities. That's my main concern in life.
Now, when you were in high school, did you attend your prom?
I really did. It's a long time ago in Puerto Rico, but it was different. And this reminds me, when I go to all these activities in the center, I enjoy I feel like I'm a young guy.
Oh, like me?
Like you, yeah.
Yeah. And Dina, did you have the opportunity to attend your senior prom?
Well, sadly, I didn't. I'm from Cuba, and everything was different by then, you know.
Okay.
But now I'm happy because the city of Elizabeth, we have this chance, and we enjoy every minute of that.
Okay.
Every minute. We enjoy every minute.
Beautiful.
Yes.
Young lady, did you go to your senior prom?
Sadly, no.
Really?
No.
Okay, so you get to relive it also.
Yes.
So the music at the senior prom, is it going to be from the 50s and 60s exclusively, or is it going to cover beyond that?
No, it's a mixture. It's a mixture of music of, back in the day, oldies, and today's music, because they're very up to date. The seniors of the city of Elizabeth are in with the with the crowd. They're good.
So as Dina mentioned earlier, she did not attend her senior prom. So in comparison, what's going to take place at your senior prom? What's the events or things will happen?
Well, we have entertainers that come. Last year we had Celia Cruz impersonator. We also had Elvis Presley impersonator, which it was a wonderful event. They really enjoyed. They talk about it till this day. They still talk about it, and that's why we're going to continue to have it every year, because it's been such a wonderful event.
Now, is it going to be like a red carpet and photo opportunity?
Oh yes, there's going to be a red carpet from 3 to 4, where the seniors that want dress up with their gowns and their tuxedos, and that's only if they want to. I mean, they don't necessarily have to go shopping for a gown. If they have a nice dress in their closet and they want to show off, they can come and just model it through their red carpet.
Now, what about chaperones? You got chaperones for the seniors?
Well, our seniors are well behaved, I have to say, but just in case, we'll have the punch bowl guarded in case anyone decides to spike it.
Now, beyond the senior prom, Dina, are you involved with any other events or activities at the O'Donnell Dempsey Center or throughout the Office of Aging?
Oh, well, they have exercise 3 times a week, and it's very important for me. I never miss one of them. It's very, very important. I love it. I love it.
Were you involved with the fashion show or anything, or?
Yes, yes.
Was she involved with Soul Train also, or no?
Yes, she was.
Yes.
She was one of our backup dancers for James Brown.
Okay.
Oh, yes.
That was wonderful.
And Pedro, have you been involved in any other events?
Yes, I really am involved with children. I love children. I have 7 great-grandkids.
Wow. Okay.
And I just live to be with children all the time. I look forward to being with them, and they reciprocate me with their love and everything. So
now,
I really like that.
At O'Donnell Dempsey, you're on the dance floor in every event you're involved. You're in the fashion show.
Yes, yes, sir.
Were you involved in the choir? Was he in the choir?
In the fashion show, in the choir, in the Spanish Heritage Month celebration, he was he impersonated Pitbull and Daddy Yankee. Oh yes.
Do you know what Pitbull is?
Pitbull, yeah.
Did you have to research, or you went to your great grandkids? How did you find out who Pitbull was?
No, I actually did it. You know, with my exercise, I'm in top shape. I just look forward to being with the young people. I love it. I love it.
Okay.
At my old age.
Now, what do you have beyond the senior prom? You have any other plans coming up, or you don't want to reveal them now, or what?
Oh, well, not yet, not yet. But we always have an activity. Every month we have a special activity. We also have our birthday celebration of the month. Like, it's the last Friday of every month. So they're always looking forward to the party. And it might be with a different theme. One month it could be with a 50s theme. Another could be a cowboy theme. It just different activities. According to the month holidays, we tried to incorporate the theme of it.
Now, going beyond the senior prom, we have 4 of the centers. We have the Peterstown, Sampson Center, the O'Donnell Dempsey, Liberty Square. If you can, just share with the viewers some of the events that takes place at those 4 centers throughout the week or throughout the month.
Throughout the week, well, like you said, we have the Stephen Sampson Center that's in 800 Anna Street. And that center is very popular for their arts and crafts. They have a really, really nice department where they do ceramics, they do house stuff. I mean, they also have an acting program where the seniors can do little skits.
They just opened their greenhouse also.
And they also, yes, which is beautiful. Yes, they named it after Barbara Shannon, our former supervisor. And also, then we have the Liberty Square Center. And they're also very good with arts and craft. They love to party. And then we have the Peterstown Community Center also. Now,
in addition to the fun things that you guys do, there's a lot of trips and also educational things that take place. I noticed there's always workshops going on.
Yes.
What's some
workshops, presentations on stress awareness, cancer awareness, many education activities. I mean, there's so many that, you know, I can't really name them all, but they do always stay on their toes. We try to keep our seniors informed. We try to keep them aware that they feel protected, that they feel that they can come to any of our centers if they're in doubt or have any questions of any kind.
Now, earlier we announced that there's a pool tournament coming up soon at Sampson. And I noticed you have pool tables also at O'Donnell Dempsey and Sampson Center and throughout the other centers. How's the pool shooting going over there? Is it's competitive or?
Very competitive. I mean, we have 3 new tables. We just got them, and the seniors are very thrilled about them. But yes, they play every day. They come at 9 in the morning, and they don't leave until closing time because they just love those pool tables so much.
So, Pedro, you said earlier how much you enjoy coming out. If you want to, and very briefly share in Espanol to some of the folks at home, how much they should come out and join you and have fun at the senior sites.
Sí, desde luego. Desearía compartir con mis ciudadanos de Elizabeth que en realidad esta es una ciudad muy buena y tienen muchas actividades para todo el mundo, no solamente para los seniors, sino para los niños y la gente de mediana edad. Tengan fe en Elizabeth, no importa su posición ni su raza, todos estamos gozando y disfrutando de esta gran ciudad de Elizabeth y le damos gracias a la administración por su servicio. Muchas gracias.
Thank you. Dina, same thing?
Oh, claro que sí, yo deseo expresar que todas estas personas que nos acompañen en Donald Dempsey, que la pasamos muy bonito, estamos como en familia, la pasamos divino y es una gran oportunidad que nadie se debe de perder. Es increíblemente bueno, es como estar dentro de un grupo familiar y cuando ustedes empiecen y comiencen ese lugar a ir, no van a querer perder ni un solo día, van a querer ir hasta los sábados y domingos, que no está abierto, solo de lunes a viernes.
And there's lunch served also?
Yes, we have a nutrition program that's run by the county, and it's all at the different sites at the 4 different centers. They have a $1.75 donation, and it's a warm meal, a wonderful meal. It's designed by nutritionists, so it's a healthy lunch.
And share with the folks at home how they can get additional information, the number to call.
Well, they can call the Office on Aging for all the 4 different centers, which is 908-820-4044 or 908-820-4045.
And you want to share that in español also real quick?
Sí. Para todos aquellos que estén interesados en visitar uno de nuestros centros, pueden llamar a la oficina de envejecientes, el 908-820-4044 o 908-820-4045 y tenemos personas que hablan español y pueden ayudarles. Gracias.
In the case we forgot the date and time for the senior prom.
Oh, the prom. Everyone is it's welcome. It's Thursday, May 24th from 3 to 7.
And it's going to be
the red carpet is from 3 to 4.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Gracias.
Thank you for inviting us.
All right.
Thank you.
We'll be back with the second half of Our City after these words. Thank you. Welcome back to the second half of Our City. And I'm being joined today by Detective Mickey Colon. Welcome, Detective. How are you?
Thank you.
Now, what you're wearing today, is that a traditional police uniform or?
This is the Elizabeth Honor Guard uniform for the city.
And what is the Elizabeth Honor Guard?
The Elizabeth Honor Guard is a unit that represents the city that is made up of 30 members, 15 from the police department, and 15 from the fire department. We're all veterans of the military services.
Now, explain the origins of the Honor Guard.
Okay. Back in 1935, the military was having a hard time burying some of their veterans from the city. So what a group of police and firemen that were veterans from the Spanish-American War and World War I decided to form a group known as the Elizabeth Firing Squad. And what they did was, back in 1935, they formed a group, had a city ordinance approved, and had 8 members apiece. And what they did is they did the traditional military funeral for veterans who passed away that were city residents.
Okay. And why is it important for us as a city to celebrate days like Memorial Day and Veterans Day?
Well, it's very important for the city because the kids, prior service members, and the kids that are joining now, that are running to the services to do their duty for their country, it's important for them to know that, hey, listen, you're going to go away, you're going to go overseas, you might be in some war, or you might even, God forbid, die in the course of protecting somebody else's freedom, that you know that here back home, that we are going to remember you.
So often when we get to Memorial Day, people just think of it as the kickoff for the summer. We don't talk enough about what Memorial Day means to the fallen heroes. How do we make it a bit more important to the families and let others know the importance of Memorial Day?
I believe one way is, of course, media coverage. Knowing that the citizens of Elizabeth have heroes, although they may have perished in the war. It would be important for us to publicize that. When we come out on Memorial Day, when we come out on Veterans Day, when we come out on September 11th and Pearl Harbor, for the citizens of Elizabeth to know that they have heroes such as these veterans.
Now, in Elizabeth, on Memorial Day, how are we celebrating this year?
This year we're having we're having a guest speaker by the name of Officer Pete Panuthos. Pete Panuthos he's got multiple campaigns under his belt. He's been from Bosnia, Croatia, Somalia. I mean, he's run the gamut of all the operations that the United States has had for the past 20 years. He's retired Army Sergeant First Class, and he's been to every corner of the globe. He'll be giving a speech on Memorial Day this year.
And at Slater Park, are we doing anything?
Yes, we are going to be, the city's going to be honoring some of our recent veterans that have passed away, that were killed in action. Specialist, so I think he's a specialist for Pedro Malay, the fourth. We are also going to be honoring Lance Corporal Jackson from the United States Marine Corps. Malay was from the Army. And we're going to, the last one I believe is Marchianti, Specialist Marchianti, or actually he might have been promoted to corporal posthumously. We're going to be dedicating that park down there in Slater Park in honor of those three Elizabeth citizens. Right.
Now Slater Park is going to take place from 12 o'clock, and that's the renaming there. And Memorial Day services are going to take place at 10 o'clock at the Union County Courthouse, followed by the 11 o'clock ceremony at Winfield Scott Plaza.
Yes, the courthouse memorial will be the Fireman's Memorial, and then we'll be moving to City Hall for the memorial. Okay.
And at the memorial, lay the wreaths and...
We do all the DAV, the Disabled American Veterans, the Post 91, Polish Legion of American Veterans, Mother Gold Stars, I believe. We'll all be laying wreaths. We'll have a firing squad fire the 21 gun salute. We'll play taps, and then we'll play Amazing Grace on the bagpipes.
Now, where did you serve at, and what?
I served in the United States Marine Corps for 7 years. Okay. I got out in '93, right before I became a police officer, and then I stayed another 5 years as a reservist while being a police officer. So.
And I'm just curious, the training that you received in the military, does that help you and benefit you at all as a police officer?
What I usually tell recruits that are just coming out, it has nothing to do with, the only thing that I bring to the table becoming a police officer is my discipline, self-discipline. The Marine Corps teaches a certain strategy. Police departments, we deal with civilians and calmer heads, how to talk our way out of trouble rather than let's start the fight.
Okay. And Memorial Day, again, if someone needs more information, how can they get a phone number or somewhere to call?
They can call police headquarters at 558-2001 or 2004, or they can call directly to City Hall.
And again, I'm just trying to figure out how to get more than just the former military personnel. How do we extend it to the families and others to say, this person here has risked their life for our freedom. Come out and be supportive.
There's another group out there called Mothers of Veterans, of military veterans. Carmen, I believe her name is Carmen Ruiz. I believe that's her name. But I don't want to say that she's a CEO, but she's in charge of Mothers of Veterans, and she has a great great system set up to get the word out. So if you can go online and check that out, she'd be a good source too.
Okay, before we close out, anything else you want to
add? Listen, I served my country in the United States Marine Corps, one of the best military services in the world. Then I came back home and part of the best police departments in the state. And then I became a honor guard member, which is probably one of the oldest honor guards in the state.
And the Marines is the toughest? Is that what you?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Just a reminder, memorial services are at 10 a.m. 2 Broad Street, and that's for the Union County Courthouse, followed by memorial services at Winfield Scott Park in Dickinson. That's at 11 a.m. And thereafter, there's the renaming of Slater Park at 12 p.m., and that's down at Slater Park in Elizabeth. And don't forget to join us on Facebook, City of Elizabeth NJ, and also check out the website, City of Elizabeth, right here in Elizabeth, www.elizabethnj.org. So have a safe and wonderful week. Thank you.